this new charger, man. Fucking ace. Mm-mm. Yep. Why do you never have any fucking ammo and a fucking gun on GTA? I don't get it. Looks like I'm speaking to someone. Interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, man. I got a good football bet on for Saturday, bro. I decided like not next week, maybe the week after. I'm gonna get on the Guinness, man. I was bored today. I had to do some stuff, but yeah, I'm getting the Guinness craving again. I got a good football bet on. I might go Fabrics. I ain't been Fabrics for ages, man. Might go Fabrics. I'm not sure. Another thing I was thinking of, Joe, is maybe trying to get that 19-year-old back. Well, she's actually 20 now. I might try to get her back, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think what we're gonna do for. I'm not approaching every single day. I'm not going out to approach. I'm going out to drink. I'm not interested. And I'm not going to go out once a week. I'm going to go out like once a month. Once every twice a month, maybe. No, fuck that. I ain't doing that, bro. I've tried enough. Nah, I've tried enough. I'm not interested, bro. I'm not interested. I'm going out to fucking drink. I'm not interested. Yeah, I know how it all works. Bro, I know how it all works. I've been doing it for 4 years. I get it. I know what you're saying, but I'm not interested. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. I ain't interested. Just like they aren't. So obviously if I was a virgin like Virgin Boy, then I would. But nah. Who cares building momentum? You can fucking go and do it, bro. You can go and fucking do it, you know? You can still do it. Even if you feel uncomfortable, it doesn't mean anything. I'm not interested. The game's dead here, bro. I ain't interested. I just want to go and get fucked in that brewery place. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't interested, bro. You know that OnlyFans one that used to come, Nicola. If I weren't leaving the country and I was a virgin and shit, then obviously I would do it every day, but it's a waste of my time. Nope. I only walked about 2 miles and walked back. No, I don't think you understand. I'm sure you obviously are trolling. I ain't interested. I'll get her back, don't worry, bro. See, the thing is, right, she's gonna be fucked though, because she's gonna want she's gonna expect loads of money, and I just don't have it anymore, like I used to. That be joker. So she's probably still gonna be thinking that I can gamble all of this money and win all of this money. Obviously, I have more than enough money, and I'm not skint like Virgin Boy, but you know, the money I used to spend when I used to go out with her, bro, was ridiculous, and I just don't have it anymore. You know what I mean? To give, but like I can get the bitch back, bro. Don't worry. So I can get her back, bro. Don't worry. Oh, but yeah, she's almost skinter than Virgin Boy. Fucking hell. I spent £140 today just walking up the road. Had to pay someone. I put a football bet on. Fucking had to buy a lead. £140 I spent today, bro. Fucking just walking down the fucking road. Fuck me. That is a fucking madness, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna get on the piss at some point. It ain't gonna be this week. Even if the football bet wins, I'm not doing it this week. But yeah, I'll try. I feel I can get her back, bro. I miss the blowjobs and shit. There was these people I was speaking to on social media, and they're like, "Oh yeah, but you have to keep trying." And I said, "You do realize I've approached about 4,000 people. I guess it's about 4,000 people. I'm sure it's got to be about 4,000 people. So it's like, yeah, you need to really think about what you're like doing. You know what I mean? You need to think logically. You're not approaching every day, bro. You're not approaching every day. You can barely do 3 or 4 sober without hearing that fucking I've got a boyfriend shit. You're not fucking. If it worked, then I would do it, bro. But I'm not interested. I feel like 100 years old, bro. I'm not interested, bro. I ain't interested. But I'd get back with that bitch, bro. 100%. She's been shown like a lot of money and shit, and you know, so she's not going to be able to find somebody that can. That's why she kept coming back to Peter Belly. It's a lot of money to anyone, let alone someone that age. You know, when you're just winning, spending £700 on nights out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got it, bro, then you know, good times there. Um, maybe. I don't know, bro. London's quite big, but you probably see a few of them. Yeah, probably, probably, yeah. Depends. But I do want to get on the piss at some point, bro. I really want to starve myself from it, so I enjoy it more. See, that's the whole point. Because you're supposed to be going out to get fucked, which is what I'm doing. I'm not going out to try because I can't be bothered with it. Um, what's happening? I done a football bet for Saturday. £90 on the football. Returns 3-2-4. So, oh, Franklin, smash his face to him. Go on. Oh, now I got shot. Yeah. So maybe 2 weeks or something, bro. I just want to go out and get fucked. I don't want to try, like, yeah. No, I haven't won. It's for Saturday. I thought there was football playing today, but there isn't. It's a double, both teams to score. Nah, it's not a no draw, bro. Fuck that. I won't do them for a while. But even if it wins us, I'm still not going to go out Saturday. I'd rather just chill at home and play some Franklin, bro. And I'll just get fucked in 2 weeks because I want to go get fucked. Remember, it's all about breaking the cycle, Joe, eh? It's all about breaking the cycle. I mean, yeah, but it's not the league that I bet on. I mean, yeah. You could try every day for like another 5 years. You could try, but then what happens if you're like 34, 35 and you still ain't found someone? Yeah, I was younger back then, bro. That's when I had hope back then. I used to do a lot of crazy things, spending £700-800 on a night out. So I'm just gonna try and get that 19-year-old back. I'm gonna try and get her back if she doesn't come back to me first. But you need to make sure you're going out because you actually want to get fucked, and not because you're trying to get women because you're an idiot. If you're just going out to try and get women, because we know how the sad song always ends up. Just think about it like this, Joe. Yeah. You know how you were saying I was talking to a few people about this earlier because I found them on these approaching videos. You know how you say the past don't dictate the future? Huh. I bet people were saying that to me 4 years ago before I tried the first time. I bet you when I tried the first week, 2 weeks, and I was complaining when LT told me to go out and drink and shit, I bet you them 4 years ago people was telling you exactly the same thing as they're still telling you now. Isn't that a madness? They're probably telling you the same thing as they were telling you back then when you first started off. Think about how mad that sounds. Do you not know how mad that actually is? But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, mate. I'm not entirely sure when I'll go out again. Can't be bothered with it, bro. Always like I have a boyfriend and all that shit. I'm not sure, bro. I need to really, really forget all of the shit that's happened, like with the bouncers and shit. Yeah. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm doing it. Been 2 weeks anyways. It's more that you've had opportunities and blew everyone. No, I didn't. I blew everyone. Okay, okay. Let's go through every single opportunity, right? USA Izzy fucked me over. She fucked me over. Even speaking to her friend the other day was annoying me. It was gonna make me end up doing something, bro, that I probably would have regretted. But that's one of them. Then we have the one that I went on the date with from Italy. She was happy to hold hands and flirt, and then when I tried to kiss, she didn't want to kiss after 3 hours. Okay, strange. There's been loads of dates I've been on, and they claim they don't feel the vibe when I've done everything perfect. So I mean, no, not really, bro. Not really. Not really. Yeah, but this is when it was possible. I mean, but that's when it was possible. It's not possible anymore. Yeah, it's not possible anymore, you see. But another thing you got to understand, Niccolo, is that if you was to go on a date with a woman now, it'd be pointless. It's pointless you even it's pointless you even going on a date with a woman. There's literally no point you even going out with anyone. Like, there's literally no point. Because when I was speaking to USA's his friends, she's like, "Oh yeah, she's gone out with guys, and then she's not like them. And I was like, well, hold on a minute, 1 second, right? It goes to show you what multiple people. So at the end of the day, they have this unrealistic expectation in their head that remains unfulfilled. And everyone that you meet is going to have the same, they've got the same unrealistic expectations. Because I can tell you, oh, fuck, dates that I went on and I done perfect to a T and they still made excuses not to see me again. So there was nothing I could have done better. And they just make excuses. So just full of time wasters as well. That's another thing you need to, and dates are not expensive as well. Dates are not cheap as well. Yeah, I had a homemade curry today, but yeah, like I said, even speaking to USA Izzy's friend, the whole thing was just annoying me. Like it was, bro. It was annoying, bro, because all the reasons why you should give up. But at the same time, I do want to go out and have a drink. So I mean, not this week, not next week, but I will, bro. Trust me, I will again. But it doesn't matter. But now it's impossible. Now it's impossible. The Reading one was a fucking. Wait, hold on. The Reading one. The Reading one was a fucking spastic. I just read that. The Reading one was fucking. She had fucking issues. What the fuck? Didn't have a chance for that. Probably the best one I had a chance with is probably that Portuguese one. That's like when I came back from Belgium. I feel like that's the only one, but you gotta understand that a lot of these people are time wasters. Like that Italian one, she was just wasting my time. Ukrainian one wasting my time. You get a lot of time wasters. So now you get a lot of time wasters. And you speak about the 19-year-old, bro. I didn't have money to keep giving. I didn't have money to keep fucking giving people. But to be honest with you now, if she comes back, I'll probably just take her, to be honest. She's better. She's more than better than anything, to be honest. I mean, it's not like, oh, she's better than nothing, but she's probably better than most people's fucking girlfriend, for fuck's sake. There's not even anything wrong with her, But yeah. Yeah, she was scaring me, bro. Bro, I'll never forget that one. That one, she scared the shit out of me, bro. And the maddest thing is, it was like, I remember this, it was like, I think it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, bro. I was trying to get an Uber back home and there was no Ubers. I was like, I need to leave this house, bro. She scared the shit out of me. And there was no directions. So I had to get out because it was in a village, and I had to knock like other people's doors for directions, um, to the train station. It was bad, bro. She scared the shit out of me. But that Portuguese one was probably, yeah, my best bet, to be honest with you. But now it just seems impossible. It's mad. It just seems impossible now. I was thinking earlier, the good days, like the house party days before TikTok, before Facebook, when it was actually possible. Now it's good luck to you, mate. That's all I can say. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. And then the OnlyFans one disappeared. Hmm. Yeah, the OnlyFans one disappeared. Strange, eh? How do you remember that Redding one? That's a bit strange. You must have been on another account, Joe. How the fuck do you remember that Redding one? That was years ago. Yeah, I don't even care, bro. She sucked my dick so many times. I fucked her so many times that OnlyFans one, bro. It's fun as fuck. Yeah, but how do you remember? That's what I'm saying. You must have been around back then, though. That's what I'm saying. But, yeah. I should have stayed with that Portuguese one, to be honest. She wasn't ugly either. No, I know what I've done. I know exactly what I've done, but I'm saying I didn't know you was around back then. I didn't know you was watching it. I know exactly what I've done. You are the ones that seem to fucking forget what I've done. I know exactly. 1 second, Joker will love me for this one as well. I know exactly what I've done. Yous are the ones that seem to forget what I've done. Show money, show women, turn up to places. No, I know exactly what I've done. But yous are the ones that seem to forget. You remember what suits yourself. I know exactly what I've done from start to finish. Yous don't. Yous are the ones with these memory problems, not me. You know. So yeah, I know exactly what happened. I was live. That Virgin Mark Taylor was saying, "Oh yeah, you need to get your dick out. You should go next to her and get your dick out." Yes, I remember everything. I remember exactly what happened, bro. What the fuck? How can I forget? With memory like mine, I remember everything. But yeah, I guess it was kind of more possible back then. Now it's just like it's just not possible anymore. It's just not possible anymore for some reason. I don't know what it is. Because, like I said, if I was 6 months into this, if I was a year into this shit, right, and you might have got one night stand, or you got kisses, and you got dates, and someone said you'll find someone eventually. I'll be like, you know what, maybe you're right. A year's nothing. You can go through the whole year of what you had, and you can be like, okay, well, it's only been a year, man. Like, fucking, you have some hope, but now you ain't got no hope because it has actually got worse. No, it is. You should have grabbed it by the horns whilst you basically could, because now you're never ever like you're probably never ever gonna find anyone. Like that's probably what it is. So, like when I got USA Easy, that whole year I was getting bitches, but now you can't get nothing. Yeah, she come back to my house and she said she didn't feel the vibe. I think one of the tenants was making noise or something. But yeah, yeah, it gets worse and worse every year, bro. But I remember being on a dry spell for like 2 years, and then when I came back from Manchester, then I got USA Easy. Then I got like a couple of one night stands, which was a good year. That year was a good year. And then the year after that, it wasn't as good. Obviously, I had a lot of money in that, but I only had one person, so I only got laid once that year. That wasn't an escort. So it does get worse and worse. It does get worse and worse. But I need to really be like mature about this. I really need to get it in my head that it's never going to change. I need to accept it, just like most people, like Ant Man, and be mature about it. But I can't, bro. It just affects me. I can't do them sober because every time I do them sober, it just affects me, bro. Yeah, I think next year will be worse, bro. I think by next year I'll be fucking completely skinned, and I won't have anything by next year, to be honest with you. So nah, but yeah, yeah, it does seem to get worse every year. USA Izzy year was the best year. That was the best year. Then there, that was the best year, bro. The best year. And then the year after that, which was last year, it wasn't as good. Now you can't even get anyone. So it has actually got worse every year, hasn't it? I got a one night stand on my birthday. I got a fucking one night stand a week before my fucking birthday. I was fingering people, but now you can't get nothing. Nah, you can't. They're not interested. She just wanted to waste my time. She weren't that hot, bro. Jesus Christ. She wasn't that hot. She was like a fucking six. What the fuck, bro? She's like a 6'7". She wasn't that good. But nah, she was just another time waster. I think so, anyways. So, because it's hard to believe, right? that somebody would have just fucked you, or somebody would have just started kissing you if they were acting like that on the first date. So I don't think so, bro. I fucked hot escorts and that, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, they should have kissed you, bro. They were. Well, no, what probably would have happened if you didn't try to kiss them? They probably just wouldn't have met you again. What do you think? I think they wouldn't have. I think they probably just wouldn't have met you again. Because don't forget, there's actual people I've kissed and I've not met again. No, she blocked me. No, no, there's a reason why she blocked me, but I kind of fucked that myself. So, and it's not strange. If that actually happened, why would that be strange? Nothing what they do is strange. It's just a normal. It's just what they do. It's not strange. It's what they do. Are you shocked by it, bro? What the fuck? I know. I kind of fucked that up myself. So, but yeah, what would have happened is they would have met you, and then they probably would have met you again. So that's what they do. A lot of them. Yeah, but that's not strange, bro. Somebody to look what the USA is he done. You think after that you can call any of these people strange? Nah, it's just what they do, bro. You know, you have to get used to it now. It's never going to change. So, what I think is so fucked up, how they make dating seem so easy when there's nothing easy about it. Like, oh, just go on Tinder, you get laid. Just go on Tinder, you get laid. That's what they tell people. If you go on Tinder, you get laid. Or go to bars and clubs. They really don't understand how hard it actually is. They said, "Oh yeah, just talk to people." Yeah, it was all right. I prefer blowjobs, so yeah. So what if I didn't approach then, Nicola? Do you reckon I would have met somebody through a friend or something? I don't know where they get this shit from because it ain't easy in America. It's not easier in America at all. I've shit because let's say most people on Reddit are American. It's not easy in America at all, bro. It's probably worse there because you got the entitled westernized cunts, and then they think their country's better than everyone else's. Like you don't know, bro. Like I was saying to you, keep saying when I was speaking to that USA Izzy's friend, like I was but like 1% away from calling her bluff, bro. Just like, oh yeah, you wouldn't fuck with me. Like I've got I've got relatives in prison. No, 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 no. Ah, I've got relatives in prison, and like, does she know? Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That was annoying me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you stop approaching, if you stopped approaching, you'd be able to save money and actually go to Thailand and actually be able to get what you want instead of wasting your money here approaching and still not getting laid. But I think it's good to summarize it. If you approach now, you're not even going to get a date. So you've only got two options: you use escorts, or you go Thailand, or you try to rekindle people that you've met before. Maybe that's literally all you have, man. You keep trying here, you're not going to get laid. You're not going to get anything. It wasn't even worth the lays I did get. Fucking 4 one-night stands in fucking 4 years. It's like one every year. Yep. Did you like that OnlyFans one, Nicola? He's another one that loves the money, innit? They love Peter Belly's money. Yeah. Yeah, it was good times, bro. I must have used her like 4 or 5 times. She used to come up, and then Lainey was in the downstairs of the house. So Lainey was on the bottom when I was doing it. So it was so weird. It got like so weird in the end. Yeah, but it's still not worth it. It's still not worth it. It's still not worth it. Why do they make it seem so easy? Imagine Reddit was honest. What do you think they would say? What do you think they would say if they were honest, Niccolo? Like, say they were to give honest advice on Reddit. What do you reckon it would be? My opinion is that, okay, look, these westernized women are very, very stuck up due to these simps on Instagram. So I would probably advise you to go to a non-westernized country where the odds are more in your favor. But if you do want to try here, you're more than welcome to, but you're playing at your own risk. And I think like you're set straight there. But no one ever says that shit. And it's probably very, very unlikely you're ever going to meet anyone. But no one says that on Reddit. Never heard anything like that. Strange, isn't it? It's strange how you see stuff on Reddit, you'll close your phone, and then what you experience in real life contradicts everything they say. But that's probably what the honesty would be, I reckon. Don't know what do you think? Would you agree or yeah, yeah, horrible, bro, innit? Horrible. But like I said, I should have gave up after that USA Easy thing. To be fair, or maybe the year after. To be honest, yeah, yep, I remember, bro. I remember. You get what I mean, though, innit? So I'm not sure. And that woman using her living in Liverpool as an excuse, which is ridiculous. I don't know why they waste your time and their time and then moan about it. I just don't understand why they give numbers, reply, keep replying, and come up with some bullshit excuse. Like, why not just not reply? What? So, yep, they do that a lot, bro. It's all the same. Once you've met one, you've met them all. Why do you think I've not been out for a while, bro? I can't be asked. Once you've met one, you've met them all. That's what I'm saying. They all do the same thing. They all have the same mannerisms. They all do the same stuff. Yeah, they're all NPCs, lad. Yeah, they're all NPCs. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that underage thing, they've been doing that for years. Yeah. You know what makes me laugh when you meet like a 34-year-old and she says, "You're too young for me. You're too young for me." They also do that. Yeah, they do it when they're older than you as well, which makes me laugh because people say, oh, yeah, you know, they're. I'm trying to get this one in Scotland to meet me. Um, they'll be like, oh yeah, go for milfs, go for older women. I don't know, bro. I probably won't go out in 2 weeks saying that. See, this is how your mind plays tricks on you. It's nothing like Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson used to fuck me up every fucking week. Come on, PJ, try again. But now it's not Michael Jackson. It's like, oh, should we just go out? But then when you actually think of it, there's not any real point in actually going out because it's been the same shit for years. So Michael Jackson don't fuck me anymore, bro. But that was more when I was a bit younger because I still had some hope there. But yeah, they are. They're just cunts here, bro. They are just cunts here. Hey, bro, I've got a football bet for Saturday, man. Put £90 on it. But yeah, that's the only way to describe them, really. They're just cunts. Really, they're just dickheads. So I don't think I'll bother, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, I got £90 of returns, 3-2-4. Yeah, Cambridge versus Newport and Barnet versus Colchester. No skint people on this fucking channel, lad. No fucking skint people on this fucking channel. Know what I mean, Nicola? Might heat up some more chicken curry, man. I'm just hungry again. Hungry again. Hungry again. Yeah. Starving, lad. Oh, fuck. You know. But yeah, I won't be out for a while, bro. That's why the money thing don't bother me. Like the loss of well, obviously it does bother me, but I kind of got used to it because I was done with like the going out already. I was done with this country and I was done with the bitches. So that's why it's not really like affected me as such. And obviously I had savings as well, so I was just back to reality when I gave up. So I mean, yeah, that's why it like obviously like it's still shit. Obviously, bro, you've lost money, but like you know what I mean. I won a couple of football bets last month as well, so kind of even itself out. No, I've got a curry cooked for me. I'm gonna microwave it, add some. I'm gonna have a bit more. Yeah, man. Do you think £100 would be enough to go on the piss, Niccolo? Fabrics, Weatherspoons, another club. Do you reckon £120 would do it? Yeah. So I go to the Swan, but yeah, she is a cunt, bro. About I don't need that energy. I was like, bro, if I was coming to your country, I'd shoot every single one of you, bro. And I was telling her, you're so lucky that I told her like the whole thing, like about the first time when I was like me and that 19-year-old. I said, brother, you was gonna get your ass whooped. You don't realize that. Like, And in the end, I actually did get some money back from it from the bank. So at the end of the day, like people was just, oh, just allow it, just allow it, just allow it. Then I was in a good mood. Obviously, I won that 4 grand, so I was like, try and get some money back here. And that's why, bro. The first time you got lucky, bro. Like I don't give a fuck about all that. I've done all that already, bro. I don't give a fuck. I done all that, bro. Already. I'm not asked about all that. I've already done all that. I'm leaving in November anyway, so I ain't asked. Ugh. I'm not asked at all. Wink, wink. Yeah, yeah. I've done all that shit though. How do you think I know it's a waste of time in this country dating? Yeah, yeah. Her friend is a cunt though. Really is a cunt. I wonder if I'd be able to get into them casinos ever again. Hmm. Probably not, bro. And I wouldn't anyways. I wouldn't anyways, bro. But I'll prove my point enough times, you know. It was fun rinsing them, bro. I used to take them to the cleaners, bro. I used to take them to the absolute cleaners and back, bro. Fuck me. I'm sure they used to hate me, bro. I'm sure they used to hate me, lad. Yeah. I think of some of them gambling times sometimes though. They're good memories to look back on. But I wouldn't do it all over again. I'm old now, bro. I feel like 100 years. Yeah, she's not gonna do anything, bro. She's not gonna do anything. I'll just say, yeah, why don't you come outside? Why don't you come with your gun? Shoot me with your gun, face to face. Let's see it. Come on. You with your gun. This she's got 7 siblings. I said, why don't you come? Yeah, I mean, bro. Yeah. Yeah, she blocked me on Instagram. Imagine having a fucking friend like that, bro. Jesus Christ. Imagine, eh? So do you think this football bet has a good chance of winning? Where is it? Yeah, £90, yeah. Barnet, Colchester, both teams to score. Cambridge, Newport, both teams to score. 90 returns, 324. That's a pretty good return, isn't it? Fuck. That's quite a good return, bro, from 90 quid. That's like the same odds as the first time. Fucking hopefully it does. Yeah. One second. That's a good return, isn't it, of £90? Yeah, that is a good return. I should say to a friend, yeah, give me your address and I'll come with a fucking gun. I'm gonna see how big you are then. Yeah. She said she was gonna be the one to come and shoot me with your relatives. Really? Oh man, that's funny, bro. That is really, really funny. Come on, you're not about that life, man. No one in Boston's about that life. You know what I mean, Nicola? No one in Boston's about that life. But you see, this shit, right, is all caused from cold approaching. This shit is caused from approaching. Do you get me? So you know what they're like. It's not about them anymore. It's about you. It's like what Ant Man said. It's not about them anymore. It's about you, bro, isn't it? Because we can blame them all we like, but we know what they're like. So if we're not going to do anything, then you know, yeah. Do do. Stories I was hearing though, bro. But so that's all you really got in England is fucking the cinema, football bet, coming out or not. You scared, bitch. You scared, bitch. That's funny as fuck. You control me, mate, do you? Oh, that's nice. That Ricky Millington is a snake joker. And you know the maddest thing about that guy is he's probably still a virgin. He's probably in his late 30s, 40s, still a virgin. I've had less bitches than me, but then he still defends women. Autism alert. Autism. Autism. Autism alert. I'm gonna heat this chicken up in a minute. I'm starving. Starving more than I am. Even though I just had it a few hours ago. Mm-mm. Lady didn't make it for me. Lady didn't make it for me. Could never have a. Lady didn't make it for me. I love cheese naan. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I can't win some casinos again. But I would have probably stopped gambling by now, anyways. To be honest, what was you going to do that every Thursday for the rest of your life? That was like God telling you, yeah. Like every time you used to go out Thursday, right, and you used to win, a bit like these football bets. I personally believe it was somebody in the sky telling me, leave, 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 leave. It's never going to work here. It's never going to work here. Leave, leave, leave. That's why I personally think it was a sign, bro. And still is in some ways. 'Cause you won two football bets in a row, bro. What the fuck? They're normally not as easy as that to win. So would have had to come to an end anyways. You couldn't keep going on like that for the rest of your life. Going out, winning money, approaching, getting nothing, going back home. You know what I mean? It was fun though. It was fun. Right, 1 second, let me reheat this curry up. Be back. 2 seconds. Oh. First time, yeah. Especially when I won that 4 grand. Especially when I won that 4 grand um, the night, um, the night before. Yeah, the night before. You know, I won on the Wednesday. I was supposed to go to Thursday. But I won on the Wednesday. I never. I remember. I remember when I told the 19. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I've got to go to America and shit, innit? He said, what? I said, yeah, got some unfinished business over there. She said, you fucking what? I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. See what I said? Shit. I was like, nah. I'm being serious. I was like, I was being serious, bro. 1 second, let me heat this curry up and come back. 1 sec. Yeah, I used to tell everyone. Yeah, I used to tell everyone though. I thought, mate, I was just getting my food. I used to tell the dates as well, Joker. Oh man, I used to tell everyone. They used to think I was fucked. A lot of people would be like, "Oh, leave it, leave it, leave it," and some people would say that, and a lot of people was like, "Oh, they'd go there and shit." Some crazy punks said they would, but they used to tell the bartenders and shit. There's this guy I got a friend who lives in Australia. Well, and when he was here, I told him his name's Jackson, and I said, "Oh, you remember the story?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." Mm-hmm. Yep. Of course I remember, bro. I remember everything, Joker. Hmm. I said to LT earlier, I should have a baby Peter. So my baby and your baby can watch WWE together. My bubshin and your bubshin can watch the WWE. We can take them to see WWE. Like one happy family. Yeah. I got him laid as well. Got a lot for them cunts. Yeah. Yep. Mm. Yeah, I told everyone about my mama. Are you sure it was my mama, Nicola? Or maybe I got the wrong person. This curry's quite nice. Yeah. Must have. Now, I still talk to him occasionally, bro. He's a good guy. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. I think I might try and get Virgin Boy laid, but he couldn't go somewhere like Fabrics. He'd get fucking knocked out. Fucking lanky Virgin. If that cunt was seen in Fabrics, mate, he'd get me fucking glassed. Fucking Virgin. Innit? Mm-hmm. You get me beat up. Just beating with the fucking Virgin. You know what I mean? How could you not go on about your mama? What she done was really cruel. Yeah, a friend was like, she said, "Oh, this cute guy approached me. I gave him my number." Yeah, and maybe winning a football bet. Like I said, that's what kept me doing something crazy all them years, is probably winning the money at the casinos. You know, I honestly think if it wasn't for certain things, you'd see me on the news. You would have probably saw me on the news. I'm not even gonna lie, bro, for real. Because you know when I used to win money, right? A lot of the times it used to be before I used to go out. So I was like, oh, whatever happens today, I've won money and I'm getting an escort. Yeehaw! So nothing to lose from today. So if you think about it, right? Nah. But if you think about it, gambling saved my ass a lot of times, bro. Not because I needed the money, just so you want money, innit? It was good, bro. It could have been a lot worse, bro. You could have not had the house for 3.5 years. You could still be a virgin like Virgin Boy, and you would have never really known the truth. You know the truth at 27. Now you need to leave, which is what we're doing. Right? It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot fucking worse, bro. Trust me. It could have been a lot worse than it is. Could have not had a house for 3.5, 4 years. You couldn't have had that money, so you wouldn't have known what it's like to go out and get laid. Could have been a lot worse. Trust me, we were lucky in a lot of ways. Nope, nope. One of my other friends, but we got lucky in many ways, bro. You know, it could have been a lot worse. Even though it's bad, it could have been a lot worse, right? Because if you didn't have the house, you wouldn't have been able to win money. You wouldn't have been able to go out. But you probably there's probably a chance you could have met a woman that way, but it's not worth fucking up the business for. I'd rather the money and take it away from my work. That's what makes me laugh when people say I'll meet people through work. Yeah, but the thing is I'd rather just the money, bro, and just try it away from the house and not get things like, mixed up and shit. You know? But yeah, I've had it all, bro. I've had money, I've gone gym, fucking I've done it all and never made no difference. But only one thing to look forward to now. That was lovely, that was. Yeah. Yep. We'll have some piggies tomorrow. And if I didn't have the house, I wouldn't have been able to go out with that 19-year-old. I wouldn't have been able to meet USA Izzy. I wouldn't have been able to do it, get the sex, and know that it's a waste of time. And now I need to leave. I feel like 100 years old now compared to how I did like fucking a few years ago. You know, I need to get that 19-year-old back, bro. I miss her fucking sucking my fucking todger. Fucking, it felt good, bro. Fucking good it was. Who do you think I was meant to be with all of the people that I met, Nikolai? You know, all of the people that I met. Who do you reckon was? Who do you reckon was the one out of all of them? All of the people that I met. Say that's a fucking waste of time going on these fucking dates now, isn't it? Fucking, why do I feel 100 years old? Yeah, but how do you know? Yeah, but she would have blocked me and run away if we were meant to be together. If we were meant to be together, then she wouldn't have run away and left me if that was the case. You know. So Who? How can that be my mum if Lainey's my mum, Nicola? Lainey's my mum. So how can that be my mum if Lainey's my mum? Yeah, I got Lainey a birthday card. Need to give it to her at some point. It's her birthday soon. Yeah. Yeah, but obviously she wasn't my mummy. Obviously Lainey's my mum. Obviously, isn't it, Nicola? No, I didn't get obsessed over fucking UK, you know. You were the cunt. Oh. Right, I need to get some more Coke. 2 seconds. Oh, fuck! Almost fell up the cunting stairs. So Lainey's my mummy, isn't it? I say to Lainey sometimes on the phone, I say to Lainey, like, why do we not look like each other? Why do we have different taste buds? Why this? Why that? You're not my mama. Then Lainey just laughs. And then we kind of this goes off like subject, you know? You know what? It's funny you mentioned that those two are the only ones that have actually come on to me. She also lied to her friend, which is the same lie that she lied to LT, saying, "Oh, she wasn't feeling me. You wasn't feeling me, bro." I had to tell her friend what she done. They're fucking such liars, aren't they? These bitches. I swear down, bro. They're such liars. Then she's trying to tell LT that she's never gone to the police. She fucking has, because her friend, right? Her friend told me that she's gone to the police twice. I knew she went to the police, bro. She's a grass. I knew. I knew she'd went to the police. She's a fucking grass, lad. Fuck. See what I mean? Yeah, she has gone to the police, bro. She went to the police twice. So if I go back there, if I go there, they're gonna be watching me, bro. They're gonna be watching me. What the fuck? What? There's we can't do anything because they don't live in America. That's what they said. What the fuck do you expect? What the fuck do you expect them to do, bro? What the fuck do you expect the police in America to do? You know what? Come to England and arrest me? Like, what the fuck what do they actually expect? Do you know what I mean? Nicola, what the fuck did I actually expect? Yeah, but white women don't know how to cook. She used to come round and suck my todger. It was good, man. Good times, eh? Yeah, good times. She used to hate doing it though, but she did do it. I know. I kind of like the OnlyFans one, man. She was a dirty bitch. Dirty bitches are better. When I kissed USA Izzy, it tasted kind of stale, Niccolo. Can't explain it. Like her mouth tasted kind of stale. Why do you think that is? Like kind of staley off. Does that make sense? Huh? It's mad, isn't it? It's nice to have a good detox. Because the next time you go on the piss, when you have a good piss up next time, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Wasn't like what? What's lactating? That virgin boy never. Virgin boy. What does that mean? Lactating. No, but her mouth tasted kind of stale when I was kissing it. Tasted kind of stale. About she wasn't feeling me. That's a load of bullshit, bro. Her fucking friends trying to fucking troll me on Instagram. Who speaks to somebody on the phone for like 5 hours just to block them? What a loser, bro. But don't forget, it is her best friend. So, I mean, who else would actually associate with that? Yeah. Franklin's in the car. You were sitting with some guy and yep, I was wondering what happened. I said once I said to the teller, yeah. I was saying like, hold on a minute, 1 second. Where's this person's picture? Because I was just about to message them asking if they got home all right, and their pictures disappeared. I was like, what? What's going on here? And then I thought maybe their number was maybe their number just maybe because they were in Germany they got a new SIM. I didn't know what to think. I thought something had happened to their phone or something because like, what the fuck? How the fuck are they gonna block me? We got intimate. We got naked. Niccolo, how the fuck could you fucking? Yeah, that's bad, bro. Yeah, we were listening to Eminem. Yeah, damn right. For a while I had to stop going. I had to stop walking that way. I used to go to Central London every week drinking or twice a week. I had to stop going that way because of Obviously it made me think about it. And obviously, how can I forget it when I'm keep going? Because it was like a certain spot you had to. So I had to sort of, when I used to go to the O'Neills, I had to go like a different way. But always coming out, it would be like you're reminded of it, because if you go to the right, it's obviously where you met your mother. It was hard to avoid because it was one of them ones where you sort of had to, but yeah, it's where I met my mama. You know? Yeah. So why did my mummy abandon me anyways, Nicola? Why did my mummy abandon me? I bet she wouldn't have blocked me if I was mass tag Brady. I bet if I was mass tag Brady, she wouldn't have fucking blocked me. Because he's got lots of followers and stuff. Mass tagged. Mass tag Brady. Yeah. So what, Nicola, you honestly don't think big YouTubers can get anyone they want? I think they could. Maybe I'm wrong. I reckon they could get anyone they want. I reckon they could just go on Instagram and be like, yeah, bitch, come round and suck my dick, and then they would do it. I feel like I feel like it would work. I feel like anyone like them could get lots of women because of their status and shit. You know what I mean? But maybe not. Who knows? I reckon if you were someone like Mashtag, you probably could just get anyone come. I don't know, but I don't know. Depends, innit? It just depends. Do you reckon? Yeah. Those were the sad times, Joker. Yeah. That's what I would do. If I was like Justin Bieber, I would just bang that. I would just bang fans and shit. If I was someone like Justin Bieber, I would just bang fans. I wish, I would actually like kill to be in some of their positions. Like, well, maybe not as much now, but when Justin Bieber was like really famous, not even for the money, just like the status, you could probably get anyone you want, get sex whenever you want. You know what I mean? Mad, bro. Saying that though, a lot of his audience were younger, weren't they? So young followers. You know what I mean? What do you think? Yeah, that OnlyFans would always make excuses why she couldn't meet me. So, do you want to buy pictures? I was like, no, but I'll give you money if you fuck me. And then after that, Niccolo, do you remember when I used to do the good morning approach? Do you remember them approaches when I used to say, good morning? Do you remember them approaches? Lord J wish he had it in him to do that. I was a crazy cunt back then. Do you remember them ones? The good morning approaches. And on the fucking train as well. Oh my god, I don't know how I done that, bro. What the fuck? Do you remember the good morning on the train and everyone looks back? Oh mate, I don't know how I done that. Fucking mad. Oh fuck. They were looking back at it. Do you remember they looked back? Hey. Yeah, I loved it, me. They all looked, didn't it? They all looked. Yeah, good times, bro. I don't know how I had the confidence to do that. But I don't anymore. I feel 100 years old now. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think I'll ever be reunited with my mama, Nicola? Do you reckon I'll ever be reunited with my mama, Nicola? Yeah, they were good times, bro. When do you reckon you slow down from the drinking and shit? Could do. You never know. Imagine you go into a bar that she's in. Imagine I go to like a bar that she's in. I would say, you what, you fucking bitch? What the fuck you saying now? Whereas little Isabel, I would just leave her. Little Isabel. But her, I would stick it on her, bro. I'd stick it on her. The other thing that annoyed me about her was like, who the fuck does she think she is, entitled cunt? She's like a fucking 4 out of fucking 10, bro. And she thinks she's fucking better than people. She thinks she can go around being a cunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, he thought he hit the jackpot. You know that time he come in the house when I was in Nottingham, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna come tonight," and I don't know where I ended up, but I didn't go back to that house. And then he went up the stairs. He's like, "Oh, I've hit the jackpot here." And then he lifted the cover up, and it wasn't me. It was some other poor cunt. You know, a life could have been ended that night. I would have been like, "Oh, mate, I'd be rubbing my hands." I know they say that you shouldn't hit women, but I'll be real with you. I wouldn't be able to help myself. I generally don't think I'd be able to help myself. That's like honestly, I wouldn't be able to help myself. When I throw drink over a fucking face as well. Yeah, and I'd send it to a friend. Yeah, could do. Could do. Yeah. And she's in Miami. I said to her friend, "Oh, she's gone to Miami now." She's like, "Oh no, she hasn't. She wants to go there." I said, "Yes, she fucking has. Of course she has. Because it's everywhere, bro. Everyone knows where she is. You know? Stupid cunt, right? The one trying to fucking use living in Liverpool as an excuse. Fucking Liverpool. Oh my god. Trying to use that as a fucking excuse. That is insane, isn't it? Yeah, I'm done with these bitches here, bro. Generally think I am. Did you like the look of that OnlyFans one, Nicola? Did you like the look of her? Like, would you bang her, do you think? The OnlyFans one. She wasn't brown, she was white. No, she wasn't. She was white, bro. She was white, she wasn't brown. Maybe she had tan or something, but yeah. Yeah, but you'd fuck her though, wouldn't you? Yeah, but you'd fuck her, innit? Obviously. She sucked my willy God knows how many times, bro. A lot. Sometimes I wank off to that video where she's sucking my dick. It's hot, bro, isn't it? Yeah. But that Italian one, she was wasting my time. She wanted to hold hands and all that, but didn't want to kiss. But we all know that she wouldn't have met me again anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out to get pissed because I want to get pissed when I go out again, bro. And obviously I'll do approaches when I'm drunk, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I might just go out with that Indonesian guy. I just want to go for a piss up. That's how much I don't care anymore. You know, I don't care anymore, bro. That's why I might just go out with the Indonesian guy and just go on a piss. Yep, but Virgin Boy would never say that because he's a copycat. That's why they go on. That's why they say if you don't like Cheryl Cole, you're gay because they're copying each other. They do it on Instagram as well. They've got no mind of their own. She's not even sexy. There's nothing sexy about her. But people say if you don't like her, yeah. So I might just go with the Indonesian guy. I'm not even out trying to pull anymore, bro. I can't be asked. That's how you know when I'm hanging around with him. That's how you know I just don't care. I just want to go for a drink, you know? Yeah. It's not my problem, bro. It's your problem. It's your problem now, lad. You should have left. Yeah, I'll just go out with him. The Indonesian guy, bro. Maybe I'll get him on camera next time we go out. Because I only go out on my own when I'm trying to like pull and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Do. The 19-year-old was good though. Yeah, the 19-year-old was good. She was good at giving blowjobs as well. You think USA Idiot has ever gave a blowjob, Nicola? Nah. She's never gave a blowjob, has she? Never, bro. Never. Nah. Not everyone does it, you know. Nah, bro. Da, 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 da. What do you think, Joker? Ah, not everyone does it. Do, 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 do. Can't be sure, you know. Nah. Yeah. What makes you ask that? Yeah, but she might have never gave a blowjob. You don't know. She didn't give me a blowjob. But not every ONS I have has. So yeah, yeah, it does. But you don't know. She might have never gave a blowjob. You don't know that. Sure, though, do you? You don't know that for sure, do you? She wanted me to go down on a skank ass pussy, bro. Fuck that. Yeah, she was trying to say I grabbed her and all of this shit when she's the one that come on to me. But okay. Yeah. She's the one that come on to me, bro. And then she was saying to her friend she wasn't feeling me. What the fuck? That is bullshit, bro. She's the one that fucking took me back to fucking her hotel. I didn't even ask to come back, bro. I didn't even know. She's the one that fucking took me back to where she was staying. Yeah, she tried to make. Yeah, she's made up. Yeah, they're mad in their head, bro. And man's fucking sending me voice notes drunk. One sec. I've already had that burger. But yeah, she was trying to make it seem like that she that she didn't come on to me. She fucking come on to me, the fucking bitch. What the fuck? He was grabbing me. Oh. Fucking idiot. Oh, Franklin. No, it was longer than 6 months. It was like a year. No, it wasn't 6 months, but it was like a year he done it for. Nah, he done it for a year, lad. Yeah, it was more than 6 months, bro. It was like a year. And he didn't even do anything. If I got hold of fucking Virgin Boy, it'd be more than just a fucking sorry. If I got hold of that fucking Virgin cunt, you know, it'd be more than that. Just like if I got hold of any of these people. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was like a year, bro. It was like a year. He's a sad bastard. Sad, sad bastard. And not to mention, he had my address as well. He knew where I lived, which doesn't make any sense. Like, he knew where I lived as well. I did all that talking for a year just to basically do nothing. But catch someone off guard and make them say sorry, that's crazy, bro. Madness, isn't it? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Scott Gilbert. Scott Gilbert. If I ever see her and her friend, imagine her and her friend was in fucking London together. I'd smash them both up. You know? I literally like would smash them both up. And there'd be nothing they could do because there's no guns. There's no guns here. So they'd be fucked. Why do you think these Americans always lose over here, bro? They ain't got no guns. They're fucking weak. That's why they always lose without guns. You know what I mean? I'd smash them fucking both up. Imagine that. Yeah, just like that Red Star online stalking men every day. He's been doing it for years and he doesn't get paid for it, Nicola. He doesn't get paid for it. Yeah. Well, I don't care how many simps there is. I'll smash them in their fucking face. There can be a million simps and I'll smash them in their fucking face. I'll beat her and her friend up. Just with one hand. Yep. You get me? Do do. Oh yeah. But yeah, that Red Star does this shit every day and he doesn't even get paid for it. What a loser. He's a loser. That Red Star's the biggest loser I think I've ever come across in my life. You know what I mean? Yep, I sure am. That Red Star's a sad bastard, bro. Imagine waking up, yeah, every day to stalk someone all day and not get paid for it. What a sad bastard. I actually live in his head rent free. But do you know what makes me um laugh, Joker, is when they say, um, oh, they do it for reaction. No, they don't do it for reaction. You know when they try and say, oh, they do it for reaction. Well, they don't do it for reaction. That's bullshit. I don't know why people say that they do it for reaction because they don't do it for reaction. Middle finger. They do it because they're obsessed and jealous or something. They don't do it for reaction, bro. What the fuck? They don't do it for reaction. You know what I mean? That's fucking lame, bro. That's a lame excuse. Yeah. Why do you think USA Easy tried blaming me for everything, Nicola? What do you think that was all about? No. What do you think that was all about? Have to have the fan on all day, man. Have to have the fan on all day. I've reported you 5 times to the police. Don't make me do it again. I've reported you 5 times to the police. Don't make me do it again. When times get a bit tough and they get caught out on their shit, it's the boys in blue, mate. You should already know this, Nicola. You know when times get a bit tough and there's no fight left in them, it's the boys in blue, mate. Virgin boys guilty of that. Tramadol, fucking USA is he? When it gets a little bit tough and they've got nothing left in them on their deathbed, shattered, no hope. It's the boys in blue, mate. It's always the last resort, isn't it? The boys in blue. It makes me laugh, bro. Imagine getting owned so hard on social media you need to call old Bill. That is mad. I owned Virgin Boy so hard he had to call the police on me. That's how bad the ownage was. Because Virgin Boy can't beat me. Virgin Boy can't beat me in insults and arguments. Because I was saying the truth about him, he couldn't take it, so he ran to the police. He's a little bitch. He can give it, but he can't take it because he gets owned. They get owned so badly, they have to run to the police. What a loser. Yeah. Yeah. When it all gets a bit tough, there's no fight left in them. It's the boys in blue, mate. Is Barquest a snake, Nicolo? Nicolo, is Barquest a snake or nah? I've not heard from Monty. Barquest is a snake, innit? So's Monty, man. They're all snakes. Why is there so many? Why is there so many snakes on here, man?